Hello everybody and welcome to the Leader PHABRIX NAB 2024 Tech Check, where we're going to go through the exciting new products and features that we'll be showcasing at this year's show in Las Vegas this April. And hello Steve.
Hello, Kevin. How are you doing today?
I'm very well, broadcasting live from Zurich in Switzerland.
You lucky thing, you.
So Steve, we're just under 2 weeks to go to NAB 2024 in Las Vegas. It's great to be catching up with you and updating our customers on some new products and enhancements we'll be showing at NAB 2024 on the Leader PHABRIX booth in the Central Hall C5521. So, irrespective of whether your production requirements are on set, post-production, live production, broadcast QC and MCR, online media provider, or you're a broadcast equipment manufacturer, or looking to transition from on-prem to the cloud, the combined Leader and PHABRIX test and measurement product range that we will be showcasing at this year's NAB convention on April the 13th to the 17th from the Las Vegas Convention Center will be of interest to all broadcasters and professional equipment manufacturers.
It sure is, Kevin. Let's start with the headline announcement. We have a new product in our Zen series range. Well, really, it's two products with the addition of the LV5600W waveform monitor and the LV7600W rasterizer as part of the new Zen W series. The 5600W and 7600W support everything the predecessors did and bring together a few new tools. It still has the true hybrid IP and SDI analysis capability. In addition, features is standard. One of the new things is a web real-time communication interface where we can get the screen back in real time using WebRTC, which allows secure remote monitoring from a networked computer.
Steve, that's great news. As a number of our customers are starting to install broadcast test and measurement equipment in dark data center environments, having an integrated web real-time communication interface is going to help them as they start to deploy their next generation of broadcast facilities.
It sure is, Kevin. And there are several significant enhancements to the original Zen series that we will be showcasing at NAB 2024.
That's great to hear, Steve. In a world where the operational lifespan of broadcast equipment is getting shorter, Leader PHABRIX is continuing to develop test and measurement products with an operational lifespan that broadcasters expected when they operated SDI facilities. So what are these new features, Steve?
Well, with more and more productions now utilizing the benefits of HDR in their storytelling, so much so that even programming that will be initially broadcast in 709 SDR are being acquired in post in BT 2020 HDR. So to ensure that the 709 SDR output that the majority of the people right away are going to see, we've added the capability via a free software update for the Zen series for customers to be able to import multiple 33-point tetrahedral interpolated 3D LUTs. So a standard dot cube LUT, and simply and easily recall them on the picture, waveform, or vector, CIE, color chart, histogram, any place you want to be able to see the effect and be able to convert it back to what your eventual deliverable is going to be.
So Steve, this applies to all production sectors of the broadcast industry, be that on-set, post-production, or live production.
It sure does, Kevin.
So this is going to save live productions a raft of SDR to HDR and HDR to SDR conversion in their workflows. And as the 56 and 7600W can support both SDI and IP operation, if you're an IP facility, this is going to simplify your workflows and save you even more.
It certainly will. And if you're a DIT working on set, this is capable of being able to put it into your LV5350 with the 3D LUT, which has the potential to be able to replace a LUT box on your cart and make your life much easier.
And in post-production, colorists can quickly and easily apply an HDR to SDR 3D LUT to view a final deliverable before they initiate the creation of their final IMF. So we will be demonstrating all these potential use cases on the Leader PHABRIX booth, C5521, in Las Vegas later this month.
Yeah, and Kevin, the HDR, SDR feature set enhancements doesn't stop there. We've added SDR full range to the base of the Zen series without having to purchase the SDR23 HDR software license. So if you're doing post and you need full range, it's right there. So we have introduced new CineZone false color displays using with user-A and for RE and user-R for red cameras. So you see exactly what you would see on the camera itself. We can do the same thing on the waveform monitor using the RE and the red false color tools.
So prior to this implementation, the only way you could see the user A and user R false color display was to connect directly to the camera on set. And for anybody who's been on set, you'll know that's not always practical. So now the DIT can distribute the user A and user R images without disturbing the director of photography.
And that's not all. Live production customers who are using SMPTE 2110 are starting to benefit from the flexibility of IP in their productions. And one of the growth areas, innovations, is being able to do configurations on audio and have different audio streams with different numbers of channels.
It certainly is, Steve. SDI restricted us, and as is typical with new technologies, the broadcast industry implements them but continues to use the old, tried and trusted operating techniques. Now we're starting to see customers experiment, especially with audio, and they need enhanced audio analysis capabilities.
It sure is, Kevin. In the past, the Zen series was restricted to either 16 channels of audio in a single stream, or 8 channels, or 4 channels. But now customers can configure a number of audio channels per stream that they want, provided that they don't exceed the total channel count of 16 channels.
Audio has always been an integral part of the storytelling process of film and television. So it's great to see the advances we have made with the images are also being implemented into audio production. And I also hear that there's some significant announcements concerning NMOS and clean switching, Steve.
That's correct, Kevin. NMOS clean switching is where the signal is switched by achieving a make before break type of switching. We join the new stream just before leaving the old stream so that we have a 1 frame overlap and we can walk from the old stream to the new stream seamlessly on frame boundaries. So both the LV5600 and the LV7600 will now support this capability.
For those working in a hybrid IP and SDI infrastructure, I understand we have some new features that address the challenges of that hybrid environment.
We certainly do, Kevin. We've increased the number of languages support and closed captions for the 608, the 708, OP47, and a READ BT37 standards. We've also enhanced the analysis capability by adding source ID and time code continuity logging so that we can see breaks in time code.
And I hear that a personal bugbear of mine has finally been addressed: transferring waveform monitor and rasterizer presets between devices.
Yes, we've always been able to transfer them in a like for like, but going from a waveform monitor to the rasterizer is where we've had problems. So we are pleased to hear about the ability to transfer presets between the LV7600 rasterizer and the LV5600 waveform monitor both ways.
That's great news, and it's going to save our customers a lot of time and effort. And I also hear that there is ongoing work with an extended display support.
There is, Kevin. We won't be displaying this at NAB because it's still in the works. But yes, we are working on an extended display solution for the Leaders in series. And here's a little sneak peek of what we're working on.
And as previously mentioned, many of our customers are now working in a hybrid IP and SDI infrastructure. And one of the big frustrations they have that there isn't a direct replacement for their aging SPG, sync pulse generators, that combine both SDI and IP resources and test patterns.
And that's why we are pleased to announce at NAB 2024 the launch of the new LT4670. It's a true hybrid IP and SDI sync pulse generator featuring all of the traditional analog audio reference and SDI signals, along with PTP and 2110 test pattern outputs, having both SDI and IP references and test patterns generated from the same device running off the same clock is essential if your GPS reference is unavailable or something fails on your GPS. Everything will stay in sync. And many customers have requested this. So now we have hot swappable redundant power supplies along with hot swappable replacement fans. So we don't have to take the SPG down to either swap out a power supply or swap out a fan, the two most likely things that would cause you an issue in later days.
And I understand, Steve, it also has 2 independent PTP engines. So there have also been significant enhancements to the PHABRIX product range since last year's NAB show.
Let's start by taking a look back at the SX handheld series test and measurement products. With over 8,000 of the PHABRIX SX handhelds in the market, they are absolutely the Swiss Army knife tool for broadcasters. With the latest software release for the SX series, we've done improvements to power management and power monitoring. So the full range will be on display at the Leader PHABRIX booth this year.
PHABRIX products are synonymous for providing customers with an unrivaled quality of service analysis tools. And broadcasters should take confidence that these products are being used by the majority of professional equipment manufacturers in their R&D, service and support departments. And the portable QXP has enhanced the PHABRIX reputation in this area.
It certainly has, Kevin. The QX and QXL provide all of the analysis and generation tools required for both SDI and IP stress testing. And the QXP has seamlessly added portability to this. It's the first truly portable 12G and 2110 waveform monitor on the market. And since NAB 2023, there have been a number of new software releases to complement the waveform display that we announced last year. So the QXP, QXL with version 5.3 has a new picture scaler so that different resolutions still scale out correctly on the screen. The QXL, QXP version 5.4 has added full range generation analysis. And coming soon, version 6 will offer a single boot offering so that we won't have to reboot when changing from IP to SDI. So you can walk seamlessly from doing SDI work, walk over and do IP work, and not have to completely reboot the instrument.
I also understand that the QX series customizable display has been enhanced with a new multi-layer switching display.
That's correct. Operators now can configure different displays according to their operational needs and their department needs, then quickly and easily switch between these different screen layouts with just a single button push.
The QX series has also seen a major revamp to the generator layout configurator. With more and more options becoming available, you simply start off by selecting the resolution you require, followed by the frame packing, and then the frame rate, gamut, OTF, sampling, and bit depth, and then selecting the available test patterns, making the test pattern selection process quick and easy. We mentioned earlier that the enhanced audio capabilities that our customers are requesting, and the QX series has also seen enhancements with its audio analysis capabilities.
Certainly has, especially with its Dolby E capabilities. More and more live productions are now monitoring more and more channels, and the Dolby E deliverables, the QX series, is once again leading the way when it comes to audio analysis.
We're also seeing a huge growth in virtual production, and SMPTE 2110 is proving invaluable in delivering content to these video arrays.
And these video arrays are refining the boundaries and showing why the industry was right to invest in 2110. We'll be demonstrating our advanced EUHD option, which the QXL rasterizer and QXP portable waveform monitor at NAB support, coming off of a 7-sense media server. The EUHD option supports EUHD, which is 4K 444 at 12 bits, puts out a 21 gig stream dealing with this in 2110. So the workflows are now increasingly popular for video walls because now we can get the highest resolution on something that is super simple to manage from a cabling perspective.
To assist customers who are involved in virtual production, we have co-located with the extended UHD and on-set production tools next to each other on the booth. So you can see the benefits of having a full suite of test and measurement solutions, ensuring your virtual production brings your production and enhancements and cost savings that you anticipated. At major trade shows, Steve, we sometimes get lost in the technology and forget that whilst the industry is continuing to develop, there are a lot of broadcasters that have no 4K, HDR or IP requirements and are looking for like replacement for their existing SD and HD SDI products.
That's correct, Kevin. Many customers are struggling to find a like-for-like replacement for their aging SDI. They're in SDI now. They plan to stay in SDI, and especially in the broadcast QC positions and master control. Fortunately, we have the PHABRIX RX range, which comes in 3 different form factors, allows multi-channel monitoring capabilities, and gives us a comprehensive range of video, audio, and ancillary data tools for looking at up to 4 sources at the same time at a price point that will just absolutely amaze you. And new at NAB 2024 for the RX series has a free software release, version 9.09, which adds new 6-bar gamut analysis tools.
Steve, we haven't mentioned cloud production yet.
We have not, Kevin. So at NAB 2023, we will be showcasing a prototype demonstration of our live cloud monitoring solution at this year's show. And we will be continuing to showcase the developments with third-party vendors, including Sony's M2 Live solution, Traffic Slim, a Japanese IT vendor, and who we promote, Media Harbor, as well as solutions utilizing the cloud. In addition, this year, live cloud monitoring systems will be used by AWS in their booth at W1701 in the West Hall.
One area of test and measurement that I'm continually asked about is Leader and PHABRIX considering launching an NDI analysis product?
Well, for the first time, we will be presenting a NDI-related product that is just pure NDI, not necessarily cloud, but a PC application where we can look at NDI transport and make sure that the transport layer is working correctly. And we are interested this year to receive feedback from customers of what this tool is doing and does it fit the bill of what they need in an NDI checking tool.
That's great to hear, Steve. So the clock has beaten us once again. So we better remind everybody of where the Leader PHABRIX booth is located in the Central Hall, 5521. And if you haven't already received an invite from us to join us at NAB, you can contact either Steve or myself directly to book an appointment at the show, or you can use the QR code on the screen to book an appointment online. So Steve, I look forward to seeing you in Las Vegas and meeting up with all our customers at the NAB 2024 show.
Likewise, Kevin, I look forward to seeing you and all of our customers. I love showing off our products. So I look forward to seeing everybody at NAB 2024. Stop by the Leader PHABRIX booth, please.
We look forward to seeing you. Safe travels, and we'll see you at the show.
Have a great rest of your day, everybody.